I started with the belt buckle. Now I have a tiny amount of experience in Blender, so I was able to make this simple little geometric shape, and I gauged it to be around 2.5 inches, saved that as an STL, and then sent to the slicer. Though I had many questions about the 3D printing process, just putting everything on default settings, it actually worked astonishingly well. Props to Bambu Labs, this stuff is so easy to use. I got it off the print bed and inspected it and turned out so good. I was just blown away with the amount of quality of an actual product I was able to make within, an hour. I designed the belt buckle to have a small lip to where I could fit 5mm EVA foam that I cut out here. Exactly, yep. To fit perfectly in there. I also got this fabric from the craft store as well. Got a small cut of it, and my idea was to wrap this around the EVA foam and glue it in place, and I kind of had myself a fake belt. To get it the right color, I first hit it with some sandable primer I had left over from a previous project. I'll leave that to dry for tomorrow. Using my rudimentary tool set of just a hot glue gun and some scissors, I applied the fabric onto the back of the foam and spread out the glue with scissors so that my fingers don't burn. And I'm trying to stretch the fabric as much as possible around the foam so you don't see any wrinkles on the front. And once again, I'm not an expert, so on the ends here, I'm just doing it as if I would do for a Christmas present. I wanted to make sure it still fit, and yep, still fits. I also wanted to make sure the length didn't change at all, or that it wouldn't be like too tight when I added the fabric. Yeah, I don't know, so I made sure to account for a little bit of extra. And then I 3D printed the little pockets he has. To be accurate, I wanted to make sure they were in the right spot, and then I was gonna just hot glue them in place. I whipped up some brown acrylic paint by mixing my colors together. I tried to get it as accurate as possible, but I took it outside of my bathroom and realized it's actually kind of too gray, so I whipped up some new brighter brown and hit it again. Hot glue, super glue, hot glue. I was worried that those little pieces of Velcro wasn't enough, so I added another piece and then did the first test. It actually ended up being the perfect length. I didn't have to trim any off, so went straight to gluing. And then came the big pockets. Tried to put them on as even as I could. And that's the belt done. Time to move on to the gloves.